13 years have passed since the world mourned the loss of the legendary Tony Curtis. Renowned for his iconic roles and mesmerizing performances on the silver screen, Curtis left an indelible mark on the world of cinema. However, amidst the fond memories and accolades that surround his legacy, a dark cloud has emerged, threatening to tarnish his reputation. Kim Novak, herself an iconic actor celebrated for her captivating performances. In a bold and startling move, Novak has stepped forward with a grave accusation, shaking the foundation of Curtis' revered image. As we delve deeper into the intricacies of Novak's claims, we are confronted with a complex web of emotions and conflicting narratives. Join us as we embark on a journey of discovery and reflection, guided by the unwavering pursuit of truth and justice. Together, let us honor the courage of those who dare to speak out and pave the way for a brighter, more equitable future for all. Tony Curtis's childhood. Tony Curtis, originally named Bernard Schwartz, entered the world on June 3, 1925, in the Bronx, New York, amidst a backdrop of adversity and sorrow. His early years were marked by hardship, beginning with a brief stint in an orphanage due to financial struggles within the family. Tragedy struck once more when Curtis lost his beloved brother Julius in a devastating accident. At just 12 years old, Julius's life was cut short by a tragic encounter with a truck, leaving Tony to grapple with the profound loss of his sibling at such a tender age. Yet, the spectre of misfortune continued to haunt Curtis's family, manifesting in the form of mental illness. His mother battled schizophrenia, a condition that cast a dark shadow over their household, often plunging it into chaos and occasional violence. The burden of illness was not shouldered by his mother alone. Tragically, Curtis's younger brother Robert also succumbed to the same affliction, necessitating hospitalization and adding another layer of anguish to their already fraught existence. Despite the tumultuous nature of their home life, Curtis's mother played a pivotal role in nurturing his burgeoning love for cinema. She would frequently escort him to the local movie theater, where they would immerse themselves in the magic of double features, igniting Curtis's passion for the art of storytelling and setting the stage for his future career as an actor. However, fate dealt Curtis another blow when he fell ill with rheumatic fever, confining him to his bed for an extended period. Yet, even in the midst of physical limitations, Curtis discovered a new avenue for creative expression. Immersing himself in the world of drawing and painting, he found solace and purpose in each brushstroke, channeling his innermost thoughts and emotions onto the canvas. As his health gradually improved, so too did his artistic talents, with his paintings serving as a reflection of his profound depth of emotion and unique perspective on the world around him. In the face of adversity, Curtis found solace and fulfillment in the realm of art, laying the foundation for a lifelong journey of creative exploration and self-discovery. Through art, he found a way to channel his innermost thoughts and feelings. It allowed him to transform his pain and struggles into something beautiful and meaningful. Despite all his problems, Curtis found solace in the streets of the Bronx. He joined a neighborhood gang, engaging in skipping school and minor crimes. But at 11, a turning point came when a friendly neighbor intervened. The neighbor recognized the potential for a better path for young Curtis. This neighbor sent him to a Boy Scout camp. Here, Curtis could channel his energy positively and begin to settle down. Education became a beacon of hope for Curtis. He attended Seward Park High School. At this school, he first tasted the stage at 16, landing a small acting part in a school play. The experience ignited a passion for acting that would shape his future. Inspired by the heroism of Hollywood figures like Cary Grant and Tyrone Power, Curtis signed up for service after the attack on Pearl Harbor. Enlisting in the United States Navy, he joined the Pacific Submarine Force. His time in the Navy was marked by historic moments. This included witnessing the Japanese surrender in Tokyo Bay. He watched from his ship's signal bridge, the USS Proteus, on September 2, 1945. After his military service, Curtis pursued his dream of becoming an actor. He studied drama and performed on stage before heading to Hollywood in 1949. There, he adopted the stage name Tony Curtis. This moniker would become synonymous with charm and talent. Illustrious career. Despite his crazy childhood, Tony's resilience and determination remained unwavering. Tony's journey in Hollywood was challenging, but his perseverance paid off. He quickly rose to fame. Curtis had a way of captivating audiences with his handsome looks and wide range of characters. Whether acting in dramatic roles or bringing humor to the screen, Tony's presence was magnetic, earning him acclaim and widespread popularity. From his humble beginnings in the Bronx to his iconic status in Hollywood, he defied the odds and forged a path uniquely his own. He managed to reach success. In 1948, a chance encounter with Jack Warner on a plane to California would mark the beginning of his Hollywood journey. Little did he know that this fateful meeting would set the stage for a remarkable career in the film industry. Under contract at Universal Pictures, Curtis transformed. He started by changing his name from Bernard Schwartz to Anthony Curtis. This decision would shape his identity as an actor and pave the way for his ascent to stardom. Despite his initial doubts about Hollywood, Curtis's talent soon gained a lot of attention. Tony Curtis's journey into Hollywood began with an uncredited role in the crime drama Criss Cross in 1949. Although his appearance was brief, it marked the starting point for his illustrious career in the film industry. With each subsequent role, Curtis demonstrated his versatility as an actor. He also eagerly embraced a lot of different types of characters and genres. One of the pivotal moments in Curtis's early career came with his role in The Prince, Who Was a Thief, 1951. This was a swashbuckling adventure set in the exotic backdrop of the Middle East. In this film, Curtis portrayed a charming and dashing protagonist. His portrayal showcased his talent as an actor and catapulted him to stardom. It firmly established his place in the heart of Hollywood. Curtis's performance in The Prince, Who Was a Thief, earned him critical acclaim and endeared him to audiences worldwide. His ability to breathe life into the character and immerse himself fully in the role built his reputation. With this film, Curtis proved that he was more than just a promising newcomer. He was also a force to be reckoned with. As Curtis's career grew, he sought out challenging and diverse roles. He wanted to showcase his range as an actor. From swashbuckling adventures to intense dramas, Curtis fearlessly tackled each new project. His dedication to his craft and unwavering commitment to excellence set him apart in Hollywood, earning him the admiration of peers and audiences alike. Through unforgettable performances throughout the 1950s and 1960s, Tony Curtis solidified his status as a major star, like the iconic comedy Some Like It Hot, 1959. Curtis showcased his comedic prowess with Jack Lemmon and Marilyn Monroe in the film. His portrayal of a musician on the run from the mob, disguised as a woman, remains one of the most memorable roles. The film's success catapulted Curtis to new heights of fame, and it established him as a leading man in Hollywood's golden era. Following the success of Some Like It Hot, Curtis continued to demonstrate his versatility as an actor in Spartacus, 1960. In this epic historical drama, Curtis delivers a powerful performance as Antoninus. The character was a loyal slave, embroiled in the struggle for freedom against the Roman Empire. Beyond the silver screen, Curtis expanded his horizons into television, taking on roles in series such as The Persuaders, 197172, and Vegas, 197881. His move to the small screen showcased his adaptability. It also allowed him to reach new audiences and explore different facets of his craft. Despite his success on television, Curtis remained committed to his passion for acting. He continued to perform on stage and in films well into the 21st century. Curtis won numerous awards and accolades for his contributions to the entertainment industry. His performance in Sweet Smell of Success, 1957, earned him sensational reviews and critical acclaim. In 1959, he received widespread acclaim for his role in Some Like It Hot. His portrayal of an escaped convict in The Defiant Ones, 1958, earned him an Academy Award nomination for Best Actor in a Leading Role. Beyond the camera, Tony Curtis was more than just a movie star. He was a true Renaissance man with talents far beyond the silver screen. From painting to philanthropy, Curtis left a mark on the entertainment industry and the world. In the early 1980s, he rediscovered a passion for painting and embarked on a second career as an artist. He was inspired by the works of Van Gogh, Matisse, Picasso, and Magritte. Curtis' surrealist paintings showcased his creativity and imagination. His artwork, including pieces like The Red Table, was celebrated in galleries like the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York City and the Tony Van Daplo Gallery in Carmel, California. Despite his success in film and art, Curtis remained humble and grounded, never forgetting his roots. He spoke openly about his disappointment at never receiving an Oscar, but his contributions to the entertainment industry were recognized in other ways. In 2006, Curtis received the Sony Ericsson Empire Lifetime Achievement Award. The award honors his lifetime of achievement in film. He also has a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. He earned that honor inducted in 1960. He also received France's Ordre des Arts et des Lettres in 1995. Beyond his career, Curtis passionately advocated for causes close to his heart. He renewed his interest in their family's Hungarian Jewish heritage alongside his daughter, Jamie Lee Curtis. They helped finance the rebuilding of the Great Synagogue in Budapest, Hungary. In 1998, he also founded the Emmanuel Foundation for Hungarian Culture. This foundation was dedicated to restoring and preserving synagogues and cemeteries in Hungary. In addition to his artistic pursuits and philanthropic efforts, Curtis was also a published author. His autobiography, American Prince, a memoir, was published in 2008. It offered a glimpse into his life and career, from his humble beginnings in the Bronx to his encounters with Hollywood legends. He followed this with the making of Some Like It Hot, My Memories of Marilyn Monroe, and the classic American movie in 2009. He shared behind-the-scenes stories from one of his most iconic films in this book, his turbulent private life, 6 marriages, a rollercoaster career, and a ton of personal struggles. Curtis' journey was anything but ordinary. His first marriage to actress Janet Leigh in 1951 made headlines, but behind the scenes, it was a challenge to the studio system. The studio Curtis was under contract with wasn't keen on their stars getting married. They feared it would ruin their box office appeal. But Curtis and Leigh eloped. They had the comedian Jerry Lewis as their witness and were determined to chart their own course. Despite the initial backlash, Curtis' marriage to Leigh seemed like a match made in heaven. They were hailed as Hollywood's golden couple. Their 2 daughters, Kelly and Jamie Leigh, added to their picture-perfect image, but Curtis' demons soon began to surface. The strain of this on their marriage became too much to bear. They divorced in 1962, leaving Curtis heartbroken and disillusioned. A pattern of disorder and instability marked his next several marriages. Curtis struggled to find lasting happiness from his brief marriage to Christine Kaufman to his union with Leslie Allen. Even his marriage to Andrea Savio in 1984 ended in divorce, leaving Curtis searching for love again. But his 6th and final marriage to Jill Vandenberg captured the public's imagination. Despite their significant age difference, the couple found solace and companionship in each other. Curtis' candid remarks about their relationship raised eyebrows and showcased his zest for life. The war was full of difficulties. Although he found a perfect marriage, his personal life was not without challenges. His struggles with alcoholism and drug abuse took a toll on his health and well-being. In 1970, he was arrested for marijuana possession. It wasn't until the mid-1980s that he sought treatment at the Betty Ford Clinic. This marked a turning point in his battle with addiction. Tragically, Curtis also endured the loss of his son, Nicholas, to a heroin overdose in 1994. This was a devastating blow that left him reeling. Despite his struggles, Curtis remained resilient. He used his platform to raise awareness about addiction and the importance of seeking help. Tragic final years. But behind the glitz and glamour lay a story of struggle, resilience, and ultimately redemption. In 1974, Curtis found himself battling a heavy cocaine addiction during the filming of Leppy. His once shining stardom had dimmed, and film roles were scarce at this time. As his addiction spiraled out of control, Curtis faced the harsh reality of his downward spiral. But it wasn't until 1984 that he realized he needed help. He was rushed to the hospital with advanced cirrhosis from alcoholism and cocaine addiction. Enter the Betty Ford Clinic, a beacon of hope for Curtis as he embarked on his journey to recovery. Vowing to overcome his demons, Curtis had heart bypass surgery in 1994 after suffering a heart attack. Curtis' battle with chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, COPD, persisted. In July 2010, he was hospitalized in Las Vegas after suffering an asthma attack during a book signing event. Eventually, Curtis succumbed to cardiac arrest on September 29, 2010, at his Henderson home. In his final days, Curtis yearned to be remembered as the icon he was. His legacy, however, extends far beyond the silver screen. Curtis was a devoted father to his 5 children, leaving a lasting impact on their lives. In a twist of fate, Curtis rewrote his will 5 months before his death. In the new will, he disinherited his children and left his entire estate to his wife, Jill Vandenberg. The decision shocked his family and sparked a bitter legal battle over his fortune. Despite the controversy surrounding his final wishes, Curtis' legacy endures. Tony Curtis and Marilyn Monroe. As his daughter, Jamie Lee Curtis, aptly put it, he leaves a legacy of great performances, love and respect, Tony and Marilyn. But tons of secrets also weaved through this icon's life. For instance, long before they graced the silver screen in Some Like It Hot, Tony Curtis and Marilyn Monroe shared a romantic history. They were more than just co-stars, they were once an item. Curtis fondly recalls their beach barbecues and romantic rendezvous days, but as the saying goes, all that glitters is not gold. In his revealing 2009 book, The Making of Some Like It Hot, Curtis dropped a bombshell. He confessed to an on-set affair with Monroe during the movie's filming, a secret he had kept for decades. But the affair was not without its complications. Curtis and Monroe were married to other people at the time, adding an extra layer of secrecy to their affair. But the true bombshell came when Monroe confessed the affair to her then-husband, Arthur Miller. According to Curtis, Monroe revealed that she had become pregnant with his child. This was a revelation that stunned them both. Tragically, Monroe miscarried the baby. We are sure that was a heartbreaking loss for the star, especially since she had always longed for children, but could never carry a pregnancy to term. The relationship between Tony Curtis and Marilyn Monroe was filled with passion and turmoil, but it remains a big part of Hollywood history. Their on-screen chemistry lit up the silver screen, captivating audiences for generations. Yet behind the scenes, their love story was far more complete. It was a tale of forbidden love, lost dreams, and the enduring legacy of 2 Hollywood icons, the allegation, Tony Curtis and Kim Novak. Another hidden dark truth came to light recently. Veteran actress Kim Novak recounted the disturbing incident during a 1958 party at Curtis' Beverly Hills home. Novak, best known for her role in Alfred Hitchcock's Vertigo, accused Curtis of spiking her drink at a party in the 1950s. This left her dazed and vulnerable. She remembers Curtis bringing her a drink, but after consuming it, she blacked out. When she regained consciousness, she found herself naked and disoriented. She had no recollection of what had transpired. Novak's suspicion of foul play and her belief that Curtis drugged her drink has unearthed one of Hollywood's oldest Me Too allegations, shedding light on the pervasive issue of sexual misconduct that has plagued the industry, even during its so-called golden age. Despite the passage of time, Novak's courageous decision to speak out underscores the importance of addressing past injustices and holding perpetrators accountable. The profound impact of the incident with Curtis reverberates through Novak's life, serving as a catalyst for her departure from Hollywood in the mid-1960s. Stepping away from the glitz and glamour of Tinseltown, Novak chose to pursue her passion for painting, feeling disillusioned by an industry that pigeonholed her into roles that failed to showcase her true talents. Her departure marked a pivotal turning point, granting her the freedom to explore her artistic endeavors without constraint. Reflecting on her departure, Novak speaks of a sense of liberation and fulfillment, affirming that it was the right choice for her, allowing her to reclaim her identity and embrace her authentic self. Her journey serves as a poignant reminder of the importance of speaking out against injustice and finding the courage to chart one's own path. As Hollywood grapples with its sordid history of misconduct, voices like Novak's illuminate the pressing need for accountability and reform within the industry. Despite facing numerous challenges, Novak remains resilient, channeling her creativity into her art and finding fulfillment outside the glare of the spotlight. Her story underscores the complexities and controversies that often accompany fame, reminding us that the shadows of the past can cast a long shadow even decades later. While the full truth behind Novak's allegations may never be fully known, honoring her truth and respecting her experiences is paramount. What are your thoughts on this situation? We invite you to share your reflections in the comments below, and be sure to subscribe for more stories about Hollywood stars. Thank you, and until next time.